airport and we are about to get the MIA mover. Now, we used American Airlines Kerbside Check In and it was great and it cost us a $20 tip. However, I had to drive around the airport twice and you get moved on and moved on and moved on. What I would like to point out is on level 2, budget, by the way, it's level 4. So just instead of following the escalators and the signs, just get into any lift and go to level 4. Miami Mover is a pain in the ass. So drop a passenger off or your group off at the airport curbside drop off with all the cases and just one person return the car. So the Miami Mover, and it does move quite fast. So if you have loads of luggage, it goes all over the place. All smug because we've not got any luggage. We've all checked in, got our boarding passes, and watch everybody else struggling with luggage. We are back where we started, and this is the car rental centre. So there we have budget, and I think it was one of those gentlemen that absolutely messed up our reservation. Well, they didn't mess up the reservation, they actually overcharged us by about $468. So British Airways is on Concourse D, or American Airlines, and it's just been time to change, and there's all the British Airways and American check-in. So we're walking around Miami Airport and we're just having a quick look around because we are hours before our flight. We're going to go to the Flagship Lounge. Yeah.
So the don't trip problem, I just found a road nose very long.
Well, we're actually in the Flagship Lounge and it's more like a creche. Saying this is equivalent to British Airways first class lounge is pushing it. It might be behind that door. What's behind the door? We're not allowed in.
A few examples of the seating available. Piper Heidsieck is the champagne on offer and is free in the Flagship Lounge. With 3 pour premium spirits and everything to go with it, it makes it the primary reason for most to visit the Flagship Lounge. If, like me, you don't drink, their non-alcoholic offering was really good. There were lots of outlying food stations and drink stations. The lady in the lounge who was in charge of the food area wasn't too appreciative of me trying to film the main food on offer, so I haven't got any clips. It's a lot quieter away from the main canteen area, and some of the food stations have nice snacks, and also it's a bonus if they have your drink of choice. The lounge also boasts showers, customer liaison desk, a business centre, a cinema, workspace areas, overlooks the concourse, and of course the mandatory airplane watching areas. But we'd had enough of the screaming children and the clink clink canteen sound, so decided to leave and go to the Admirals Club.
So we've relocated to the Admirals Club by gate 15 in Miami Airport. Flagship Lounge basically turning into a creche and becoming absolutely crazy. Asked about an upgrade if it was possible, but they said no. Very interesting that you can't, as we've booked through British Airways, get a on-the-day upgrade, even if there is space available.
Nowhere near as busy and considerably quieter than the Flagship Lounge. The food offering is not as good, and you don't get self-pour drinks in the Admirals Club. There is a bar-attended service where some drinks are included and you pay for the premium drinks. Very similar seating arrangements and of course the mandatory airplane viewing. Stop and look at the business class seat on this Boeing 777. Notice this isn't a suite, it's an open door style. Premium economy, 24 seats, 242 layout.
Welcome aboard American Airlines.
Well, welcome aboard this American Airways flight from Miami to London Heathrow in premium economy. It is, first impressions, nowhere near as good as the British Airways World Traveller Plus on the A380. So you get 2 windows again with America. No side bin. Better screen. Pocket. Bit of a footrest.
Too much hand luggage was allowed on the flight and it started to cause problems for both passengers and the crew trying to find space. Footrests like bicycle pedals and the seat-based design takes up a lot of the space for the passenger, so rubbish.
It might be newer, but it's not. It all feels a bit cheap.
Premium economy seats have the table in the arm, and also the centre armrest does not move.
The power's there. How awkward is that? What is the point of that? How many men did it take to figure that out in an hour in a meeting to come up with that only comes out every 5? Well, 1 hour delayed. Well, I didn't anticipate us going. I thought we would have been out of time or something like that, but yes. So, so 2 hours and 20 minutes late. We push back and let's see how far we go before it breaks again.
So, geek alert, if you don't want to watch the 1.5 minutes of the takeoff, skip to the next chapter now. No menus were issued, but I chose mashed potato and braised beef. Drinks in a plastic beaker, not a glass. Bread roll in a bag.
It's more akin an economy meal than a premium economy meal.
So, food service over, now let's check out the entertainment offerings. Seat to seat chat if you split up. One thing to notice, the entertainment system does not include any games, much to my wife's disappointment. Good selection of new releases available, the screen was very clear, however the screen was unresponsive at times.
That's quite handy for that. Because it's got more weight to it than the VA one. Headphones have got more weight to it. I quite like the blanket. Quite stylish. It's like a big flannel. Anything else? Yes, it's more like a tea towel than a blanket. One for business, one for premium. Very cramped. Somewhat better than the pasty. So we've just arrived in London Heathrow, and one of our bags is still in Miami thanks to American Airlines and their wonderful service. So we've had to fill in a claim form, and we know it's in Miami because we have an air tag, and the air tag will tell us. But it has just been updated. It's halfway over an island on the outskirts of Miami, so it looks like the bag is on its way.